So I'm sitting in the van, letting it warm up this morning, and was just thinking, titling these videos, Budget Vet Kart. Obviously, I have a lot of stuff laying around for it, and I'm just showing you the cheap way to do it and what I have laying around. I know not everybody's going to be able to build an entire vet cart for $200. I think that's about all I got into it now. But again, when you have wrecked vet laying around with the parts already there, you got motors sitting out at the junkyard, been waiting for you to pick it up for years. You got mud trucks of your brother's that you can go steal the fuel cell and shifter out of. You got parts from your other project trucks laying around. Not everybody has that. Not everybody's going to be able to build vet cart as cheap as I did or am or whatever. But when you collect for years, you have enough stuff to kind of throw something together and have next to no money in it and get it going and have a good time. Sorry about the background noise. Excavator's running right here holding the motor up. But just got the motor back from the junkyard. Just got the trans mount stripped off of it. The motor mounts are still on it. Got that all cut off. Got her hanging here. It's kind of sketchy, but you know, it'll work for what I need. I'm gonna try to slap it down in here by myself. I don't know how that's gonna work. Got a buddy coming over, but he's still about an hour out, so that's an option if I can't get it. But hopefully I can get it sitting down in there and then get it all buttoned up today and maybe even hear it run. Finally got the motor sitting in place. Still got to bolt the transmission up. Tried to shove it all in as one, but wouldn't fit. Couldn't even hardly get it to fit without the transmission. Had to take off power steering pump, manifolds, take distributor out. And we fought it for probably about 2 hours before finally got it in, but it's in its resting place for now, and gonna get the transmission bolted up tonight and then probably call it a night. Come out tomorrow and hook up all the gauges, see if we can't get it to crank and hear it fire. So I know it looks like an absolute disaster right now, but got some wiring going on. Starter buttons hooked up. Ignition wires hooked to ignition switch with fuse, actually, believe it or not. You can kind of see it back in there. Got that stubbed out the firewall, running. It's just running out there now. It's that little red and yellow wire you see. Gonna get that ran tonight and then probably call it a night, go tomorrow. Get some battery cables to run from right there. I'm just gonna run it straight down, kind of down through there and then up. I'm gonna drill a hole up through the firewall. Get that ran, get the shifter hooked up tomorrow, and then see if we can't make this thing run. So I'm putting in gauges, and I know how all the YouTube mechanics are. It's their way or the highway. And I don't have any pipe dope here to put on the temp sensor adapter. But here's what I do have. Yep, mop that on there. Set that there so it can leak on the windshield. All that stuff in the rear wheel, you don't worry about it. I gotta put the phone down so that I got 2 fingers. Or camera down, I mean. But yeah, I'm just gonna smear that around. I'm gonna do the same thing on that adapter. And then I'm gonna read all the hate comments because I don't know what I'm doing. Just like that, a little bit of Smurf juice. We got us a fitting that definitely ain't gonna leak anytime soon. Can't wait to read the hate for that, but hey, it's hooked up and I don't do nothing right, so here we are. So as far as the video is concerned, it's the next day now. It's, I don't know, probably 1-ish in the afternoon. Planned on starting on working on this at 8 o'clock this morning, but obviously that didn't happen. And been chasing around a distributor all day. I have 4 here, but they're all broken. Couldn't even take all of them and make one because they're all just absolutely destroyed. But just ran down, grabbed one. This one goes in just fine. Gonna throw the cap on it and throw some plug wires on it and see if we can't get it to at least fire. I obviously can't run it real long because it doesn't have any sort of manifold on it at all. But I just want to hear it run, so that way I know I'm not just wasting my time hooking the rest of it up. So yeah, I'm gonna get that cap on. I'll probably get some jumper cables rigged up so that I can crank it and then see what happens. Here's what we got going on. If nothing else, I think it might turn into a electrical fire. Oh, yep, there she goes. Never mind on that charger. That's pretty neat. But what I was gonna say is, if nothing else, we got us an electrical fire, because this is what we got going on, and to this, to that. God, that thing stinks. I don't know what I shorted out, but that charger is no good no more. It's been on its last leg for a while, but now it's really no good. Alright, moment of truth. Ooh. A lot more dirt on that curb than I thought, but get our hose down. I doubt we're gonna have enough juice to do anything here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There's a lot of oil coming from somewhere. Oh, that would be the oil cooler lines that I never did loop. Whoops. I suppose I should probably take care of that before I try to start it, puke all the oil out and blow it up. Oh. No, I'm gonna take care of that and then we'll try to start it again later. Don't mind the salamander heater, but I got my battery cables strung up there, zip tied to the fuel line, so I know you guys will like that. But I'm sitting here, my battery's going down there. I'm sitting here trying to figure out how to get the cables in there. Then I remembered I got a Sawzall, so well, I can't really run this thing one-handed with this long blade. But I'm just gonna notch down, come over, notch back up, let my battery